Well, hello. How are you? I'm fine. Wasn't at the weekend though. Had a bit of a funny weekend, which culminated in a sponge video, a very short sponge video, a tirade, you might say. Um, Basically, I'm spending way too much time on YouTube, and this weekend, which, as I say, was one of those funny week. You know those days when every pair of socks that comes out the drawer has a hole in them, and that kind of just sort of sets up your day. You know, you have to sort of take one sock from one pair that doesn't have a hole and the other non-holy sock from the other pair and try and make a complete pair. Well, it was one of those. It was a holy sock weekend, and as I say, it kind of culminated in that um, profane sponge video, which isn't the sponge. You know, he's the hate sponge, and he's meant to absorb the hate, not put it out there. So it was very uncharacteristic. It was kind of like that movie where Julie Andrews gets them out. You know, that's Mary Poppins. She doesn't have breasts. Well, she does, because we've seen them now. But, yeah, I'm spending far too much time on YouTube, not making videos. I'm no more prolific than the average blogger. But I spent probably all of the weekend right where I am now in this chair watching YouTube. I just didn't have the energy to do anything else. And even then, not an awful lot of good came of it. You know, it's when you do that thing where you look at one of your subscribers and then you look at their subscribers and who they subscribe to and so on and so forth. And occasionally you'll get the odd gem, which in this instance I actually did. If you want to get on the ground level of the world's next biggest star, I suggest you head on over to Megalis Studios and check out this guy's videos. If you can imagine John Belushi, Michael Keaton and Robin Williams all scooshed into one and then cranked up a notch, you've got this guy. He is just so funny and so talented. And if you like what you see and you decide to stick around by subscribing, let him know that BradThunder and the Hate Sponge sent you. I'm sure he'd be quite pleased to hear that. But the weekend actually dragged over onto Monday morning. I actually made 2 videos yesterday, which I did upload from this channel. One was a response to Reneto's One World, One Tube thing, and the other one was basically the progenitor of this video. But my face was tripping me, as was my mood. And the Reneto one, I was airing a point of view, but in a rather profane fashion, which again isn't me. I'm not like that, and I don't like to do that in my videos. And in the other one, it was basically me moping on about spending too much time on YouTube, but with no high points. But fate somehow intervened, and although I went through the motions of uploading both of them, neither of them materialised. They just vaporised at the other end. So I think it was kind of some kind of intervention there, preventing these things going up, which I'm kind of glad. I mean, I'm not going to upload them now because they were just so out of character for me. But when I was doing them, when I was waiting on them uploading, I was looking through my accounts, the 2 channels, this one and the Hate Sponge. And I don't know if anybody ever gets this. I think they call it the YouTube burnout, when you've just had too much of the thing. And I opened up one of, I think it was the Hate Sponge channel account, you know, my account settings, I should say. And there's that button that says delete account. I think, was it delete account or cancel account? And I hovered the mouse button over it for a bit, thinking, you know, I think I'll get rid of one of them, rather than maintaining these 2 channels. Excuse me. But again, something stayed my finger, and I didn't do it because they're two different channels. I mean, this one is for, well, I wouldn't say serious blogging, but just blogging, whereas the Hate Sponge is for comedy, if you want to call it that. And I thought the world isn't ready to be sans sponge just now, so there may still be hate needing soaked up yet. So I decided to keep them there. I mean, when I say get rid of the channel, I thought of maybe combining the channels into one and bringing these over and having it as like a character within the BradThunder channel. But I decided to keep them there for the time being. But yeah, I don't know. Well, it was just the weekend sort of coming to like a bottleneck, and then I did this video on Sunday night, which I've since pulled. The one where the sponge lets rip. I mean, I don't know why getting a 1-star bothered me so much. I mean, I came onto YouTube to be hated, although that hasn't actually turned out to be the case. That was my purpose, to be hated, to get all these nasty comments at me. And then I get a 1-star rating and go berserk. But why? Why give a 16? Why give a 16-second video a 1-star rating? You know, don't rate it at all if you're not going to. Anyway, all's better now. It's Tuesday now. As I say, I uploaded both those videos yesterday and they just vanished. So that's probably a good thing. That's it really. I'm off the next couple of days, so I might try and... I need to do a sponge update video. I haven't done one of them for a long time, and I've got some plans for the next one. So I might work on that in the next couple of days. We'll wait and see. But I hope everybody's well. Keep doing your videos. It was kind of a slow weekend. Not an awful lot of productivity, but it ebbs and flows. So keep doing your stuff. I'll keep watching your stuff. Hopefully you'll keep watching mine. And let's keep the community spirit nice and high where it belongs. I've got to get a sign out thing, haven't I? Like BT out. Everybody else has their sort of sign out call, don't they? I don't have one. Anyway, ta-ta.